REED-BBS, BBS, Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies, Televisión, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. The award tour, it continues. Getting right into it. 2019 upset of the year. Upset of the year. Andy Ruiz, KO7, Anthony Joshua. Assuming you're unfamiliar with the backstory, Chunky Gerald Miller was the scheduled opponent for Joshua's New York City Madison Square Garden debut. My man had a multitude, a plethora, a cornucopia, a whole lot of motherfucking substances in his goddamn system, and therefore wasn't licensed to fight. So Eddie Hearn reached out to Luis Ortiz, Adam Konatsky. They were all like, nah, man, I need more time to get ready for a fight of this magnitude. So, entering stage left, bad built Andy Ruiz. Now, 6 weeks prior to the June 1st date with Joshua, Ruiz had actually stopped Alexander Dimitrenko in 5 rounds. But even before that, bad built Andy, he was exchanging DMs on social media with Eddie Hearn, knowing that Chunky Gerald was already a no-go, so he was begging for the opportunity to step in for 3 fucking world titles. And his wish was granted. After a lukewarm first couple rounds, Joshua drops Ruiz in the 3rd with a beautiful right uppercut and left hook combination. Ruiz gets up, drops Joshua twice the same round, and twice more in the 7th for one of the bigger, more improbable upsets you'll ever see this side of Tyson Douglas. Now, it's hard to top some 42-1 odds, which was the case in Tyson Douglas. But aside from that, I'm hard-pressed to think of a bigger heavyweight title upset, for sure, than Tyson Douglas, than Ruiz-Joshua 1. Just like that, buffet-built, snicker-eating Andy Ruiz beat down, dominated, and I mean dominated, and body shamed the comic book built Anthony Joshua. He just wiped his ass with him, made his muscles, instead of goat muscles, it looked like show muscles. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, long and short of it, that's the upset of the year for 2019. Now, before we get into the next award, I want to encourage you to subscribe. Go ahead and comment. You comment, I comment. You comment, I comment. That's how your boy gets down. Sharing is caring. Please share this shit with everyone you love, because sharing is caring. And as always, love tap and or bitch slap that like button for your boys. Getting into the 2019 round of the year, we get my envelope. And the winner is 2019 round of the year. Surprise, surprise, round 3 of Andy Ruiz KO7 Anthony Joshua. I'm saying it with the same damn energy. Lukewarm first couple rounds. Joshua drops Ruiz in the 3rd with a beautiful right uppercut, left hook combination. Now, before Ruiz gets up, my man got a look of bewilderment written all over his face. He's thinking like, what had happened? And what I learned was my man said he had never been dropped. I believe in his boxing life, like amateur, pro, all of that. Had never been dropped, so he was a little puzzled. He was like, what am I doing here? Anyway, Andy gets up. Joshua smells blood, goes for the kill. Joshua would later say that he poked the meat too early. Andy wasn't quite cooked just yet. And what we learned was Ruiz, he was far superior toe-to-toe, had much quicker hands, way better combination puncher, and he clipped that glass temple of Joshua's and dropped him. And honestly, Joshua never recovered from that. He was dropped again at the end of the 3rd round. And this one round, literally, it changed the entire landscape of not just that fight, but the heavyweight division itself for at least a few months, as it turned out. Some are calling Ruiz-Joshua 1 fight of the year, and I can't be mad at that. You know, I respectfully disagree with those. Round 3 was the shit. That was a fight of the year type of round. But there wasn't enough sustained action throughout the fight itself for me to warrant it as a fight of the year. But round 3, round of the year, hell yeah. Upset of the year, hell fucking yeah. First 2 rounds, though, they was kind of meh. And honestly, it was a one-sided fight after the 3rd round, so it couldn't be fight of the year. It's just not. Anyways, on to the next one. The award tour continues. REED-BBS, BBS, Black Birch Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Televisión, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.